Namaste, beloveds. This is Mother with Wisdom, and this is a brief intro to a blog talk radio show that I'm getting ready to do with the elder Kwame Sunhorse, and he and I will be doing what I consider to be a very special show, being that the show itself is about civilization versus a global conscious community and what the difference is between the two. A lot of people don't understand what the word civilization means, what does the word colonization means, and how that is in total conflict with community, how that is in total conflict with the word global community. And beloveds, we have a long way to go. And so, like I said, again, this is just a brief introduction to this show that we're getting ready to do. And I just wanted to give you a heads up. And I wanted you to let other people know about the show if you can. I know I'm not giving you much of a window of opportunity to play around with your schedule and so forth. The show itself is going to be Sunday, and it's going to be at 2 p.m. Central Time, and that's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I just want to say again, beloveds, there's so much that depends upon us as individuals and also as a conscious collective to come together and create, to give birth to a new global conscious community. Because this civilized world, this civilized matrix that has been produced and is sustained by us is at an end. It's at an end, and we need to end it. And in order to end it, most of us, I'm a visionary. I see way down the line and in the past and in the present, and I've always been able to comprehend certain things that other people don't get from what's right in their face. And that's just my own, I guess you'd call it interpretation skills or survival skills or whatever. But they're mine. And I'm not the only one that has them. Everyone has them. I've just been using mine a very long time, and I've been fine-tuning them. And I'm fine-tuning them even more now as we go along, simply because it's necessary. It's necessary for me to see the next level. It's necessary for me to understand what is coming and how I can influence what is coming, how I can change what is coming, how I can adapt to what's coming, and what's coming that I cannot change. These are all very compelling issues. And I'm speaking specifically this particular time, even though I consider myself to be a universal being. I am speaking specifically to, I'll say it, the black race, the black people, African Americans, Africans, those with black skin, those with colored skin, those with darker skin than white, those that identify themselves with other ethnicities that feel that they have been oppressed, or that feel that they have been colonized or civilized, or that something has been taken from them. This is a show that is going to address a lot of that. It's going to address it from an angle that it hasn't been discussed before. And beloveds, this is a Mother Wit kind of production. So it's coming from Mama. It's coming from that place, from source, which informs my spirit on how to proceed and what to do and so forth and so on. So some can call this a channeling, some can call it a mediation. You can call it whatever you want to. There'll be some of you who say I'm such a big ass phony that I'm just talking to hear myself talk. Even so, it's a good topic and I like listening to myself. I might learn a few things. Um, but other than that, I just want to say, beloveds, again, this is just an introductory to this particular show. And again, um, Elder Kwame Sunhorse will be joining me. And I'm going to put this out on Facebook and I'm going to put it out in some groups that I'm in. I'm going to be reaching out because I want a response. I want a community response. I want a response from my race, the black people. I want a response from the conscious people. I want a response from the conscious community. I want a response from anybody who thinks or feels that they have something to say or to contribute or to add or to subtract from what is going to be presented to what's going to be put on the table. So, also on this particular um, show, in this particular event that I'm setting up, I'm going to be leaving some links, some documentations, and some different things that'll give you insight into where I'm coming from with this. And beloveds, like I said, I know um, as Mother with Wisdom, I've been a little bit scarce and I haven't been doing my shows and I haven't been on Facebook like I should and I've been playing hooky on all kind of things. Just understand, beloveds, that life happens to us all and we all have our own ways of dealing with life. And one of my ways with winter coming now is to hibernate. But in that hibernation doesn't mean I'm seeking seclusion. It's funny that with this change in the season, that this is what Mama wants me to address right now. Is bringing forth the consciousness of the world into the eye, as well as bringing into the eye the language and the sacred languages and the roots of what things really mean versus the English language and these new languages that have been given birth and that have new meanings versus the old words and the old meanings that really spoke to the DNA within us, that really spoke to the innermost workings and fibers and everything for us. So, beloveds, this is again, it's a very deep show. I'm going to speak on the many civilizations that have, in fact, ruled this world. What's going on right now with this election, and the difference in the communities that we have now versus what we have always had, and what we need to do to bring it forward into this next age, what we need to do to make it better for our children and our grandchildren, to give them the best future they can have, to prepare them to be the best human beings that they can be, as far as their characters, as far as their knowing themselves, as far as them understanding themselves as individuals and having a self-worth and a self-value, but also having that collective consciousness to know where they do fit in and how they do fit in, and that is just as important as your individual collective. That your community is just as important as your family, and your family is just as important as you are. And your family and your community do not have to be blood, but they need to be have the same heart values, if not the same philosophies, if not the same ideologies, if not the same concepts and theories. At least have the same heart set. At least be open minded. At least be full of compassion. At least have it based upon unconditional love. And unconditional love does not make you weak. Unconditional love makes you very, very strong. Okay, that is enough. And again, this is Mother with Wisdom, and I hope to see you on the show. It is going to be on my Blog Talk Radio's channel, and all of the information will be included on the event page where you can find this video. And I'm going to put this video also on my Facebook page, just so it can get around and people can understand it. I'm going to be doing the Blog Talk show this Sunday, 2 o'clock. So, beloveds, tune in. Tune in. Bring your friends. Bring your arguments. Bring your views. Bring your opinions. Bring your grievances. Bring your solutions. Bring your ass. Period. You want things to change, be part of it. Add your energy, add your essence. More than just sit up here going blah, 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 blah. Okay? Alright. See you then. See you there.